LeBron James, 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 LeBron James.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the I Want to Meet LeBron James podcast. We're back in Wilt Chamberlains' warehouse, baby. We're back in it with video. Fuck the audio. My accent ain't for the audio. I mean, my face ain't for video. But now you got both opportunities you can hate. I got some great guests with me today. On the bench, I'm coaching now on the chair. We got on the bench. We got two great crushes. I'm not gonna lie to you. You are. We got three crushes tonight. The big three. It's sick.
Big three crushes. Big three. It's Miami.
You're damn right. The Heroes, lad. Miami was the team that LeBron played for. I'm not going to go back into it, but we got a big basketball fan and a great comedian, Ben Darsow, in the house, everybody. We got the Car Legacy of Perth, which I just remember that nickname. I can't even remember that. Rory Lowe in the house as well.
LKP.
And Rory Lowe is here to observe, learn. He's been watching basketball with us today and stuff like that. Jumped in on a bet with us for Andre Drummond to get 20 points. He finished with 6. So he's already took his first loss of the NBA season.
I love ball.
But he loves ball. I mean, he brought a ball with him right now, so he can't even say he's not a baller. He's proven it. And we're just gonna fucking have a chat, aren't we? We got some stuff to say. Tell him, Ben, who we played on Wednesday.
Yeah, Nick Kyrgios.
Tennis player Nick Kyrgios.
Yeah, out of nowhere. We've been balling for like 3 hours already. We were just spent.
Oh, we were fucked. I was down 200 to a bet.
Wait,
Ben Darsow.
hold on, go back. What do you mean you played a game of basketball with Nick Kyrgios? What are you like? How did this happen?
So we're playing in KGB as we normally do, and then he comes in.
Like he just walked in.
Yeah, we're on
the other court
with his mate. His mate looked like a jockey. And,
his name is Horse as well.
What's it really? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Named after Doc Rivers' voice. and then he comes in, and Ben's like, "Oh, that's Nick Kyrgios over there," and I was like, "I don't know who that is." And he's like, "That's a tennis player. He's worth like what, 10 million or something."
I think so. Yeah, I reckon he's
Casual.
been world top 20 maybe.
Crazy.
Yeah.
The rich man's Tim Henman. And you remember him?
He's
on the commercial. He was the man,
Ping pong, right?
And he was cooking.
Oh,
6'6", the dude's an athlete.
Oh,
like me and him got into it, trash talking as well. Like he was, because I was like halfway through, I was like, "This guy's a fucking tennis player. What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
And then he's going like saying, "I can't score," and to be honest, I couldn't score.
Yeah,
I couldn't make a basket. I was tired as fuck. We were just about to leave, and Ben kept dragging me to play, and then I just couldn't miss, but I kept shooting. Even they were taunting me, so I'd kiss the ball and try and shoot it and stuff.
My favourite thing is watching your lives, because it's just just missing. It's just you missing and missing.
Well, I always go live at the wrong time.
Yeah, I'm going to go live and show I'm good at basketball. It's just you missing every shot that you take.
yeah. If anyone ever sees Carl making a basket on social media, it's been edited.
Yeah, 100%.
No, but not even put down the clip. It's been edited like it's just that, and then the next shot is just the ball going in. Magnets.
Magnets. Strings and magnets.
This is one of the funniest basketball theories of all time. I found out about it today. Tell Rory, what do you think about this?
Oh, Trevor Cook, the wonderful Australian comic, he sends me like a daily conspiracy email, and the recent one was.
That's how conspiracy theories operate, for sure.
We use the net.
Yeah. It's not a Gmail account either. It's just like at you'llneverfindme.org or some shit.
Yeah, at bitch.
A lot of them are still on Hotmail.
That's actually my email address.
Is it?
100%.
It's just crazy Trevor 420 at Hotmail.
Trevor's all over the conspiracy theories, and this one was about how the NBA uses magnets to influence like high-profile games, they'll turn on the magnet on a ball for like a clutch shot that needs to go in, and then it's
so there's a magnet in the ball and there's a magnet in the hoop, apparently.
But like
it's like Space Jam. That's what I was thinking.
No, but like magnets aren't like that's light.
I mean, you probably could make
magnets,
some nanotechnology magnets that don't weigh much or whatever, I guess.
So it's magnets, bro.
Oh, I think it's my phone buzzing. That's
into the magnet.
Yeah,
how good is that? Yeah, I'll go back up. I want to go back up like. Roy doesn't know anything about basketball.
That's good shit.
Michael Jordan.
It's if you ever want to listen to a podcast while you're also in a truck.
Yeah.
That's how you listen to that. But yeah, apparently the magnets, it helps the ball go in or whatever. So when I was missing all day, I was like, yo, turn on these fucking magnets, lad, please. And mine were like two souths going at each other, yo. Literally, the ball would go towards it, then it go fuck off that way.
You know what impresses me more than anything? Two things. At the start of the show, you said, "Oh, thanks for coming back and listening again." If anyone's listened to this once, I'm so surprised that I've listened to it again. And secondly, you know how magnets work.
It's the same as women.
You just said two souths. Just repeat. You know how magnets work. I'm so surprised.
Yeah, negatives attract. Is it negatives attract? Yeah, that's it.
No,
opposite.
Opposites attract.
Opposites.
Yeah. Same with relationships as well.
Yeah,
That's true.
Okay, I reckon.
I was banging a chick the other day, and my dick's massive, her dick was only small. So I was like, what do you mean? We're so opposite. We're so opposite, boy. We get along so well.
I reckon that you've probably spent the same amount of times like playing with magnets as you have been in a relationship. I genuinely reckon there's probably like a collective time of maybe like 4 hours in your whole life where you're like, yeah, okay, that's...
You're crazy. I'm
the
king getting relationships, I just can't keep them. That's... I get those 10-day contracts, but I never get the super max.
As soon as you get the belt, you lose your next fight. Is that really what it is?
I love that we go. These coffee are better. The cups are the best for this podcast because there's no sponsor or nothing on there.
No.
Just prove it again. We got no sponsor for this.
And it's got a pigment, and I'm drinking like this. I love basketball.
It's very nice. It's a very woke podcast. This.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we're playing Curios. And Ben's playing well, of course he is. The man's killing it at the moment. Honestly, like he can't miss. It's
magnets.
It's humble. It's the magnet. I don't know what it is. It's fucking magnets. I don't know what. But, and then Curios said to you, he said to you a few times, you liked your game, eh?
Yeah, in all honesty, yeah, I was pretty flattered. Like, I played with a lot of good ballers. I played with a couple of ex-NBA players and some
We used to
NBL
play like
players.
AB.
I played ABA. I played the level below NBL. But yeah, it was kind of cool just hearing that from someone who was an elite athlete. He's a baller himself though.
Oh, he was getting buckets, yeah. Well, he's like 6'6", he's a natural athlete and shit. And then he's like, what is he, Greek or something like that?
Oh yeah, Greek are known to be really good basketball.
Giannis out of the combo?
I've heard.
It's coming.
I don't know a lot about basketball, but I know the Greeks, top quality basketballers.
One of the top 5 players in the league right now is Greek though. The Greek freak.
Michael Jordan probably. He's probably up there.
Yeah.
Right now.
As a Greek player or as a player?
Just a player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar. He's probably up there.
Yeah.
What's the caramel koala guy?
You're just trying to name all black people now?
Caramel koala guy. What's his name?
What?
Carmelo. Carmelo. He's on there.
Shout out to Carmelo Anthony, top 10.
Shout out. Yao Ming. He's good.
Yao Ming's the best Asian player of all time.
Who's he played for now? Miami.
He's play anywhere now.
No? Okay. And the big guy that does the dunks. What was it?
You can't watch
Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson.
Oh man, Dwayne, The Rock.
The Rock. Yeah.
No, Dwayne.
No, this is The Rock.
No,
this is like on street ball. Pass me The Rock. That's what they want. If you don't want to pass you
Dwayne
DVD.
Dwayne. You know the records.
Anyway, you can't watch a game with him because everything he knows.
Dwayne.
I know he knows how basketball lingo is and how commentators speak, but he doesn't. So every game is complete. Yeah, so he'll say shit like that. He'll be like, from way real close, or something like that.
It's actually like watching the NBL though, the commentators on there, like you've got like Andrew Gaze, a couple of other, like established ballers, but then you've just got these like Aussies that have been clearly given basketball to cover, and just like little things that they say indicate that they clearly have never played basketball in their life. Like, little words make all the difference.
Like what?
Oh man, like he shot that 3 really well. Like, he made a 3.
Right. Yeah,
it's like
nice.
I don't know. It's like they're reading out of a dictionary.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's got to point in the paint, baby.
Or whatever, yeah. Even that's better. Points in the paint.
Points in the paint.
That's better. Because you don't want to hear. You don't want to hear an announcer being like, on a commentary and be like, LeBron with the great layup or whatever. You want to be like LeBron with the tough make in transition or in the paint. You know what I mean? Like, just make it more exciting and a bit more descriptive and stuff. So you're like, oh, okay, that was even if you're just listening to it, you're like, oh, well, that was a hard layup that he made. You know what I mean? As opposed to an open one or something.
Dwayne Johnson with a rim job, you know?
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Yeah, that's different viewing.
That's different. I think you might have your connection crossed there. I mean, like, you might have closed down the porn tab.
The Rock with the Rock.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You've been hanging out with my ex-girlfriend with a small dick, haven't you?
Do the pick and nose.
The
picking nose.
Do the pick and nose. Roll back.
What more?
Fade through.
Fade through.
I think that's a hairstyle.
Fade through.
Yeah, you gotta, let me get that fade through real quick.
What
leave
was
the
it?
top, let me get that fade through.
Fade through with the 3.
Finger roll for it.
Finger roll, fade through.
Rory said he's got to come play with me after this, so I can't wait to.
Basketball.
That'll be good.
Hold up a sign with
that
100 in blocks.
Yeah. And you know what the worst thing is? He's going to come back and he's going to have 2 broken toes. Exactly. Oh, rolled his toes.
Rolled his toes.
That's an injury that's never happened.
What's that? Your elbows will be
Yo,
on fire.
Anthony Davis would probably have that right now. I'll tell you, he's fucking got everything else.
I'm gonna blow his pinkies off. He's gonna come home with 8 toes. No toes left, no pinkies.
Yo, honestly, I think if you actually lose, even if you lose your little toe, your balance is fucked.
I think big toes, you might be right, but like certainly big toe, you almost can't balance.
Yeah, you're fucked, yeah. That's great. I always like it when
what
you
else
meet
do you know about science?
When you meet a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. How many springs are in this ball?
Is it, I don't know, but maybe a few magnets. But I always like when you meet like an athlete or whatever, even if it's somebody like you're not a big Curios fan, you respect them obviously being Australian and that, but and they're not a dickhead, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jamie Carragher growing up was one of my favourite players, played for Liverpool and that, great defender, and then I've heard stories he's a dickhead in real life, so you're like that got fucking ruins it, you know what I mean? Like I'd hate it if I fucking met LeBron and he was like a fucking dickhead and shit. I doubt it because, I mean, LeBron posts so much online, you kind of know.
Yeah,
You kind of feel in his house anyway, sat at the table, Taco Tuesdays, you know what I mean? Have you met any athletes that like was a dickhead or like actually was like, oh, you actually what I thought you were going to be?
I met a dude in the airport in LA maybe 20 years ago, and I thought it was a famous golfer called Fuzzy Zeller, and I got the confidence to go up there and ask if he was Fuzzy Zeller, and he's like, I'm actually his brother Billy Zeller.
No,
That's wild.
Yeah, legitimate, and he's like, I'll sign Fuzzy's name for you anyway.
did he do it?
100%.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
He's been just signing checks.
He's using his brother's ABN for sure. That's it. Oh my
His credit
God,
cards.
yeah.
He's like, I know I use it.
He's like wearing his brother's jersey and stuff as well, just really trying to wing it.
He's got a picture of his brother's dick.
That's so you literally, and then you were just laughing about it as you were sat there?
Yeah, they just looked so like similar. I don't think they were twins, but you could tell there was a likeness. And
well, Emo was telling me the other day, he done a joke about it the other day, you know Nick Nanatui? He's like a...
Nick Nananui,
yeah. AFL, NRL or something. He's like the face of that.
West Coast.
Yeah. So the sport in Australia, nobody cares about it if you listen.
Go the Greens!
And go the Greens. Shout out to Kyle. And he sounds like he could be a player.
Why? Because it's green.
Fuck, what was he talking about?
Nick Nananui.
Oh yeah, and his brother, so he's like and they're twins, so he's like fucking millionaire or whatever, the face of that, isn't he?
Yeah.
And 10 minutes later, his brother was born, and he's a plumber.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In those 10 minutes, your life can
They're both
change for the worse.
they're both of them are making more money than you, so don't worry about it.
Nah, I don't think so. Oh no, plumbers make bank, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now that fucking comedy's back, it's killing me. I was making more money not doing comedy with that job keepers. Every time I'm on stage now,
That's your career.
I'm just counting all the money I've lost. Like, fuck this.
So how'd you ruin your career? Oh, I had to start it again.
Venues open back up.
I didn't become bankrupt. Like, I got booked. Have you? What about you, Rory? Obviously, your dad being Kenny Lowe, current old Perth Glory coach, A-League football team here, and then is he assistant coach now for the Australia?
He was assistant coach for Australia, but
and he was going to go to the Olympics with them, eh?
Yeah.
And you were going to go with him?
Yeah.
That's sick.
It would have been.
In the fucking Olympic Village, like staying in there and shit like that as well.
All
access
that
passes.
would have been great. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Has that been rescheduled?
Trying to get people to fuck up the drug test?
No, not even that. I was just going to like clip a number to whatever shirt I was wearing and just say I was a long distance runner the whole time. Just make.
But you're white.
Yeah, I know, but I'm also Australian.
Are they got that long distance, are they?
Yeah, Aussie's pretty
I
good.
would feel like it would be a lot of Africans and stuff
I feel like
that.
they make the distance. They're just not
Yeah.
like particularly good.
I just
Yeah,
thought it was
that's
the
true.
easiest costume to do. I wasn't going to black up. I was just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it was just easy to...
I feel like when you blacken up, it's not a costume anymore.
No, it's not.
It used to be back in the day. I feel like that. Oh, it's fun. Like one of my friends, Adam Hawes, I saw him in Melbourne, and there's a photo of him dressed up like from years ago in uni. He's black faced up, all of his whole body shoe polish, and he's dressed like a Somalian pirate. But he went to the party with his 2 black friends who dressed up as a Somalian pirate as well. So you're like, well, you can't say nothing then, can you? You know what I mean? Like, when I was 18, when I was 18, my uncle got me a James Brown impersonator. He's a white guy, he blacks up the whole time. He's amazing. He comes in character, he leaves in character. All my friends from the team were there, but back then Aaron Binns is like, what the fuck is going on? He starts singing, I'm like, well, you can't argue, he's crushing. He's jumping on the couches and all that. He's the best, he's UK's number 1 James Brown impersonator. He is, and he's white. But, oh boy, I tell you.
Did you ask for that when you said, oh, my uncle got me this?
No,
Were
my
you
uncle
like,
got me
oh, number 1 on my list. I want Liverpool's number 1 James Brown.
No, it was the UK's number 1. Not just Liverpool, what the fuck?
I want you
That's
to
why-
not just go to Liverpool, I
Yeah.
want to go to the whole of the UK and find
Well,
the
in
best.
it, no, because my
James
uncle got
Brown
me mum and Michael Bublé impersonate for a wedding, and then he didn't black up face on that one. And then we got him for this, and he thought it was going to be funny, but he'd seen him before, like 2 weeks earlier. He booked him like on that function thing, just drunk, and then it was sick though. Like honestly, the man.
Does anyone have an issue
Assist.
with him doing that? Assist, yeah.
I mean, this my 18th, so this was 2009. So it's like
You could do
probably
it back
I
then.
guess.
You probably just could.
You probably could, yeah.
It's old enough.
No, but it was the mere fact that he like just committed to it wholeheartedly. He rocked up as that. Like I don't know. That's a tough bus ride. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
What,
like,
as a black man, or as a...
I wonder if he still has to sit at the back of the bus. He's like, I'm white. He's like, well, not today, you know, brother. You've made your choice. Hey! Kick it!
Basketball! I'm just going to yell basketball every now and then. Basketball!
We gotta just check with Evo. We got a black comedian here on standby, just in case I cross the line. Just at least laugh and we're good.
I know you can't see him, but he looks mortified.
It's not emo, it's actually a James Brown impersonation.
Evo, pop your head in here.
Terrible one,
Oh yeah,
terrible. He's got the shade on wrong.
There he is. The premier UK. I feel good.
Here he is.
Say what up to people back home.
Right, what up, people? How you doing?
He's available for bookings. He does James Brown. He does a great Adele as well. If you need that.
He does the dead white
Hello.
face.
Fat suit and wet face.
Emo was on a couple of weeks ago. You can check out Emo's episode.
Yeah. With Evo, it was a Tory lady.
Jason Wood. Jason Wood in his college football.
Jason Wood was on the pod and he stood up and he did not change height. Like we were on these high stilts and he stood up. We were like, what the fuck?
Jason's a nugget, man. He's like 92% muscle. That kid.
Oh, he's a weapon, I'd say. He's crazy. And then 8% selfies in the mirror. What were we saying?
Shout out, Jess.
And you got a photo with Curios as well at the end, so that was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was cool. Like I didn't want to fangirl it like straight away because I think he's an amazing athlete. He is an amazing athlete. But
I'm gonna watch tennis now because I met him. I feel like I just watch his matches.
I thought it was an interesting insight into kind of the mentality of an athlete. Like we're just all mucking around clearly out there, but he just brought the talk, didn't he? Like he was talking.
Me and
from
him were
the
actually
go.
getting into it. I felt bad because he was talking to me, but the guy was marking him. So the guy was getting all of the physicality and all that, and I'm just getting the trash talk. So that's what I said to him afterwards. I said, I'm sorry, lad. I didn't mean to round him up like that.
Yeah, he copped it.
Yeah, that's what I know.
You weren't involved in the ball.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh well. Nick by Curious George, I like to call him.
Basketball!
But yeah, even after that, even after the game, it was sound. You know what I mean? It was just like the way I get angry.
Yeah, totally.
When I get angry, I play better normally. I'm normally locked in, and I like the trash talk. I'm used to it anyway because we're fucking comedians, so it doesn't really throw me off my game. If anything, it gets me into it. And then Ben was telling me like that's how he does it, and he argues with his coach and stuff to get him.
Yeah, he's arguing all match umpires, the opponent, the coach, fans. Like,
But the coach is like that's a technique in it to get him in that zone or whatever. You know what I mean? Like the respect would obviously be there and shit like that.
100%. It's all just to kind of work himself up. Yeah, it's interesting to watch.
Yeah. And when he in tennis, is he kind of like what's his style? Is he start like he's constantly winning, or is he like he comes back a lot and stuff, or what?
He's a roller coaster. I think almost every match he'll have patches where he's just doing like freakish thing. I mean, they call him the freak. Like like he
really?
Yeah. Like he does freaky things, and then he'll just like lose a set 6-love in 18 minutes, and then the next set he'll just like come back like switched on.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, shit.
Isn't that just such a crazy nickname for someone that's just playing tennis?
The freak.
The freak! Oh, what does he do? Oh, he plays tennis.
No, because it's Greek and he's good at it. That's freaky. That's why they call him, in basketball, they call it Giannis the Greek freak.
Okay.
Like with him because he's Greek and he's got this weird fucking massive giant black body and shit, you know what I mean?
Well, I hope he's
That's
okay with
freakish.
it. I hope he's
Oh, he loves it. His shoes are called the Freaks.
Okay.
I think the shirt he was wearing had a little Nike tick, but instead of saying Nike, it just said freak.
Yeah, I thought that, but I thought it was for the Greek freak. Do you reckon it's him?
Could have been either, I don't know.
I reckon it could have been him because he'd be sponsored by.
Is that what we're all doing? We're just taking our old bullies' nicknames for us and just putting on our shirts just to bring it back. Fuck yeah, pencil dick in the house, little boy.
Faggot 6.
Little boy Nicholas.
Oh, and it was a good day because we met Curios, but it was always a very expensive day for me because I'd lost $100 on a bet. No, we lost 50. Then I done double or nothing. Then I done double or nothing again, and then so I was down 200. That's why I went on live, because for the bet. If there's any comedians out there, I'll challenge anybody. I'll challenge you. I go live, put a bet on one-on-one, whatever. I'll bring my balls, I'll bring my shoes. Fucking call me out right now. You pussies.
Okay, I want to do it like straight after this.
What?
$50.
50 bucks to what? 11?
Yeah.
What an idiot. Okay, nice. There's a call right there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, sound. Alright, well there you go.
Turn it off. It's fucking.
Nah.
Big boy Luke comes in the
And
house.
then I was almost going to be down 400, which is like we were talking about gigs, and I was like, these 2 gigs I'm doing for free. If I lose this game, I'm going to Gosford for free.
I'm going to Gosford. This had practical implications.
I know, yeah. Oh, it was crazy. I was calling up Combank. I was like, oh, get ready.
Yeah.
There's about to be an unexpected transaction.
Yeah.
So you get $400. You're getting a bank.
I know.
Yeah. You're the largest
Now I'm getting it out.
transfer.
I know. That it's been, especially going out.
Go.
It's crazy. But I mean, I won. So what are you gonna do? There you go.
That was a big win, and I was kind of happy that you did as well, because I mean, if I didn't like you, like I would have been happy taking 400.
Yeah, exactly.
You're one of my boys, and
You guys versus each other.
it was just Kyle and myself.
Yeah.
We played for 50, we doubled it to 100, we doubled it to 200, and then we
Because they were
doubled
close
it.
games, and then I won a few where we weren't playing for money. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh, okay, let's do this now. And then what was it 11-8 the last game?
I think it was.
Yeah, so they were close games and shit. It was sick, but Benny D just couldn't miss. Quite frankly, he turned it on, it was fucked. But $50 come my way after this. Let's
Wait till
go.
I turn it on, bro.
When was the last time you played basketball?
Oh, I was 13.
And what did you play for school?
Yeah.
Well, mainly you play football, eh?
Yeah, but now I play for pink slips, baby. That's what I'm doing.
For pink slips?
Yeah.
Nice.
Or
Well,
a car.
it's under your mum's name?
No, just the government took it. The government were like, no, you're not having that anymore.
It's savage.
You can have it back when you've done your time.
Yeah.
Did you play football growing up with your dad's influence?
Yeah, no, my dad was my coach for a while, so I played state. I played for WA.
What do you
That's
mean
amazing.
coach? Like he coached before
Yeah.
he played Glory?
Before he was glory coach, he was like coach for the state and the under 18s, like it's like national kind of stuff.
Yeah, National League. Yeah.
And so it got down to like the last kind of bit for that, and he cut me from the team. Oh,
That's
yeah.
kind of cool though, because like the
No, it's
whole
not.
cliche. No.
No, it's
I mean,
not.
not if you're a kid. How old were you?
I was like 15, 16.
Yeah, like,
Dad's like, you're not that good. Get out of here. And the thing
Because
is,
that can go either way. Like
Yeah.
Ben was saying, you can either fucking just love just like give them the opportunities that they shouldn't do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And or it can be so harsh on them and they come good, or so harsh that it just fucking breaks them. And they're like, fuck you, Dad, I hate you, and this one.
the three
Because
others.
it's rare in the NBA. It hasn't happened that often. Like Austin Rivers and Doc Rivers would be the go-to example, wouldn't it, for a coach that played for his dad, and it?
Where was that happening? Was that at the Clippers?
Clippers, yeah.
And then Austin Rivers went to Houston.
Yeah.
I feel like he got better away from his dad, and I reckon it's a hard thing to shake as well when you're getting minutes and your dad's the coach.
Yeah.
I mean, at an NBA level, that's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
And you're not really making way for the minutes as well. You know what I mean? You're like, so.
But yeah, so I got cut, and the three dudes who got like my position all played for Australia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, then you
one of
don't
them played
make
for
the
like
right choice.
one of them played for like Bayern Munich. One of them played for
What?
Yeah, dude, there's so many good players that came out of WA like around our age.
So
That's crazy.
apart from the
And then I stopped and I started playing volleyball, and I played volleyball for like Australia.
Oh, nice.
You
Oh,
played
volleyball
volleyball
and basketball are
for
similar,
Yeah,
yeah.
played in the
A lot of good
nationals.
basketball players and good volleyball players, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Like in college and that, they play on both
I've
teams.
never got into volleyball. I
Oh,
don't
bro,
know
it's the
what it
best
is.
fucking game to watch, man.
Truly?
Honestly, like hardcore.
I
volleyball,
intensely,
like
yeah.
it's just because it's just 1, 2, and it has to go over on the third hit.
Okay.
And so it's just like ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum.
And those saves are like,
Yeah.
I mean, they're like fucking, like one
It's
of
like
one of our
first to
best players in
25.
college, like 6'8" dude, was like the best player on the volleyball.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He was cooking. And then was that like, apart from getting caught, was that like, did he give you a good work ethic, or did you not want to work out because you were like, my dad's too harsh on me, or were you excited to work out and stuff, or what?
Well, I mean, like that was just always like a thing. Like it doesn't.
No, but I'm saying like in terms of like obviously you're training with the team, you like you know what I mean. I love training.
No, I
I love
was-
playing games and I
like,
hated the
at
weight
that
room.
age-
But were you like, is your dad running drills with you in the house and stuff? He's got the cones out or what?
Oh yeah, we've done that a couple of times. But like at that age, man, like I was like up at like 6 swimming. I was in like the swim team, and then go to
Oh, because your school is
yeah,
like
and then I go to school
private, so
and then I
it's
go.
still-
I've always wondered why you're such a lean dude and I never see you exercising. It's because you sound like you spent your first 20 years just
Yeah.
exercising.
Yeah, that's all I did.
And he
Just
does a
played-
lot of
just played
drugs now.
sport. Yeah, now heroin.
And now, okay.
Some shit, just in case anyone was wondering.
It's not spelled like
says-
that. Well, that's heroin addict.
Heroin. Yeah, that's how a heroin addict
Yeah,
would
like-
spell heroin.
Yeah.
He sold that eye for extra heroin.
Trying to
There's no I in heroin.
There's no eye in heroin. That's the name of this podcast. That's the name of this podcast. There's no eye in heroin. That's hilarious.
But yeah, no, I swam. I played volleyball. I played football, like soccer, and I was also like running track and like doing hurdles and like high jump and long jump and triple
That
jump and
stuff's
stuff
that's crazy, man. Like I played golf at a good level.
I played golf
basketball-
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did. I remember you played a little golf, but I've never been like athletic. I've had good hand eye, like good skills, but like man, I would run 100 super slow. I can't jump. So
Yeah. No, but when you were younger, you'd have a bit more natural athleticism. though.
maybe a little, but
Yeah.
never athletic.
Yeah,
Just-
me-
My dad
neither,
sounds
you
crazy.
know,
Like
it's
my dad, he played for England for football, and my auntie, so his sister.
It's
played for
coming
England
home.
for-
It's coming.
She played for England for netball.
Oh.
So she has more games. She had it's like 147 caps for netball for England.
Your auntie.
Yeah,
That's
holy
incredible.
shit.
Yeah, she got medal of the Queen. She was
Holy fuck.
She got OB80 Queen. She's the only. She had the most amount of caps for any country in the world. So she was the
For
most
netball?
for netball. She commentates on the.
I was going to say, if you compare that to football, that's a lot of fucking caps. That,
Yeah,
like, Jesus.
yeah. She commentates.
And how often do they play? They wouldn't even play that often, would they?
It was a while. Yeah, now she's like a principal in a school in London.
Oh, that's good. Fuck. What's
So
their
that's
name?
a bit
I'll
like
give it a
my whole
shout out.
family's always been very sporty. It's just been like a thing.
That's like, well, Stephen Adams' family, you know, about, the Kiwi lad in the NBA.
Stephen
he looks.
Oh yeah,
Stephen
the
Adams.
tall guy.
Yeah, he looks like fucking Aquaman.
He does look like that.
He looks like Aquaman. Literally, he's the nicest guy ever. He's like, oh, mate, you know what? Do your Kiwi accent.
Oh, bro, just off playing basketball and that, you know.
There you go.
That would
That's
be,
literally
that's
it.
probably how
Yeah.
it sounds.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he's, so it's a family of like 9, and it's like his sister's like gold medal in shot put and fucking and discus and all that, and like he's the basketball player and all that. So
That's
like
an old timey thing to be good at as well. You know, like, oh, discus. That's what my
That's
sport
some
is.
Roman shit, yo.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, that's
I like the one with the ball on the string. What's that one?
The ball and chain.
Is that just what it's called?
I think it's
It's
called
got the hammer in it.
the hammer throw.
Hammer
Hammer
throw.
throw, yeah.
Ironic.
I saw one the other day. This girl forgot to let go of it.
Oh yeah, she just
She like went with it, but I meant like literally. Oh my lord, that was crazy.
What, the ball stayed the same?
Yeah,
She just threw
no, like it took her like it was like at 4, like Avengers, like this shit, like it's crazy.
just wild.
What was your best discipline within the athletics?
I think it's like I would probably say it's doing something that you don't want to do. You know, like when you get to the point where you're like, oh, I don't want to do this, and you're like, well, tough. There's still 90 minutes left, or there's still 20 minutes
Okay.
left. Like, it doesn't matter if you're losing and you're mad and you're angry. Like, you keep fucking going. It's
Okay.
Like, it's not up to, it's not like you want something, and it's not up to you how you feel in order for you to attain it.
You just
You
gotta.
just have to go get it,
Mhm.
regardless of how you feel. So I'd say that's probably like the main thing about like willpower, I guess. Like,
I feel like sport, because we're in the arts, it cops a bit of a negative rap at times, or people just see kind of the negative aspects of it. But I think
I was on Anthony Cosio was Anthony Cosio was saying about that on a podcast, like people like if you like sports and comedy, apparently you're fucking a blokey lad or whatever the fuck. It's like, what are you talking about?
I tell you, so many positive traits that come out of being involved in a team and having that environment in your upbringing, man. Like it's such a support group. I think for guys or girls, whatever.
well, it's just
Whatever you're playing.
It's team mentality. It's like you learn so much. Like from my coach, like my first one, Reg Allen. You know what I mean? I see him when I go home and shit. Like still pop in and stuff. He's like 70 now and shit. He used to play for England. Man used to shoot off one knee, left footed. He couldn't even miss. It was crazy. All bank shots as well. Old school shit like that. Money. But yeah, he fucking taught me like fucking life lessons and shit. You know what I mean?
For sure, you get injured. The recovery process.
Yeah.
Getting yourself back on the
fitness,
on
health.
the fitness, health, absolutely.
Team.
And like just having like growing up, because I was like so into basketball, like on Friday nights you go out partying or whatever. We didn't. We had basketball, then we go back to ours and play more basketball and go back to ours. But it was just hilarious because we just with the lads, you know what I mean? So I was lucky growing up. All my friends were into basketball as well. Well, at least some of them. There was enough that I could fucking just have a game. There's always a 3-on-3 popping and shit like that or whatever. You know what I mean?
I find it a weird industry we're in where it's celebrated. Now, I'm not saying that none of us have never taken drugs, and I mean, I guess you guys are probably both on drugs right now, but.
I'm on the eyes on the heroin.
But I feel like we're in an industry where like taking drugs and like being depressed is kind of like almost like celebrated or embraced, and then if you're someone who like tries to be proactive about your mental health and your physical health, you're kind of seen as
even your career. You can even be proactive about your career, and people are like, "Nah, bro, that's lame." Like you know what I mean? Like I feel like the jealousy levels of like comedians it's fucking insane.
Well, you come from the worst state, which is the smallest scene in Perth with the most beef.
But like I mean, even when we use it before, like comics don't like sports and stuff like that. It's just because it's something that you struggle to do. Like you're never going to be able to play football like they play football, and like one of the main reasons is you probably just don't like it because those people picked on you because you couldn't play it.
Yeah.
And now you've got the resentment towards it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like it's fun to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
And like it's fun to play. It doesn't matter what sport it is. Badminton.
I mean, my life, the sports, really.
Yeah.
Like basketball, football, comedy, really.
But and that's what I'm saying. What you said before.
Same with yours, basketball, probably golf or football or whatever. But
comics like not liking that. I feel like it's the same thing with your career. You start trying. And it could be just lame, but you need to be immediately at the finish line. I feel like in comedy, like people don't let you have that. Like,
that's a really
no,
interesting
like, even your videos. I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch them, but do I like them? Do I share them? Of course. You know what I mean?
Do I like them? No.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I just don't get them because it's Australian shit in there. But
yeah. Well, I mean, like even I'm like I do this because people want me to do this, and
you gotta hit your quotas or whatever.
It builds a following up,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
I can expose those people to the stuff that I want to do, and then like change over the network.
Well, I mean, that's all good. I mean, you want to get famous. Oh, good on you. I'm happy for you. But let's fucking. How am I gonna meet LeBron now?
I told you, blackface. It's blackface. Just go blackface. Go full blackface. Get your shoe polish. Call those two black guys who were the pirates before.
Emo? He's left. Well, that's great. Leave us left.
Go full blackface.
No.
Dress up as LeBron, and just tweet him. Just tweet him.
Send him a photo.
Boom. Just throw.
And I'd be killed before he even saw the tweet.
No, but like that, you'll at least get a reaction.
Yeah, but I want to meet him. I would like to meet him in a friendly way. I don't want to meet him in a court of law.
Well, he might. Hey, look, you didn't specify to me. You said I just want to meet him. I was like, look, we can find out where he lives.
Okay, well, I mean, that's easy, but then you got to get in the camp out. Like, I've got an idea where...
Gonna get a what?
I found out where he lives, and it's in like a compound, so I was going to park up a taco truck outside, blasting taco music, and then hopefully come out and give him free tacos.
Taco music?
Taco music. So you think you can play taco music and LeBron
Kid-
James
kid-
is going to walk
Yeah,
out?
like, Taco Tuesday! That, like, keep replaying that on the loop as well, with his voice saying it, and then he just comes out, even if it's to be like, hey, keep it down, it's like, oh, why are you here, do you want taco? And then I pull off the Mexican disguise, I'm like, hey.
So you blacked up again?
No, I got to LA 2 weeks early, I got a nice little tan, and then fake mustache.
Fake mustache.
Fez.
Fez?
Yeah, I don't know what Mexicans wear, but
So
sombrero, yeah, sombrero, yeah. Something like that.
I feel like this needs work.
Yeah.
I feel.
This, Ben, have you got an actual a plausible
This
solution?
is the equivalent of you jumping on my shoulders wearing a trench coat and trying to order a beer when we're children. Like it's, I want to dress
You mean
up as
Space
a-
Jam in it?
Space Jam. Basketball.
That's a South Park.
I think the world's so connected now. I think if you just do your thing and you just have this kind of like intention of wanting to cross paths, I reckon 5 years. I reckon there'll be some bizarre.
So you reckon you reckon what I'm doing now? Keep
Yeah,
going.
100%.
Stay at it.
Yeah.
I reckon
I like
if you
that. That's nice.
if you get good at doing
Because
this,
there's no real time limit on. I'd like to see him obviously while he's still playing because maybe we become friends. I'm sitting courtside, whatever it might be, who knows. Maybe he needs like just somebody to fucking just like tie shoelaces or whatever, you know what I mean?
I mean, maybe you should get a job at Foot Locker or something like that.
Yeah,
Get
get-
something.
you work on
he
the
ain't
shoe-
buying his no. As if he goes
Let me
to
see
Foot Locker,
these,
he's got a
let me see these.
lifetime guarantee of Nike.
Let me see these. Okay, yeah, they're pretty well tied.
Yeah.
Actually.
While I'm there, I just sneak a sniff.
My buddy who played in the NBA, he said as soon as they
In the NBA?
he played for Denver. He played
he's told me
3
this guy,
seasons,
isn't he?
and
Yeah, that's sick.
yeah, he said he went
When
from
Carmelo was there?
it was earlier than that. It was back in the day. It was Mutombo. It was
wow.
Rodney Rogers.
Oh,
LaFonso Ellis.
Why do
it
they
was,
all sound like Looney Tune cartoon characters?
They all sound like fake names you give to the cops.
Yeah. Who
What's
was
your
it?
name? You got arrested for a week.
Fendezel and Doodle.
Roger Bumbleniggle. The Kemba Mutombo.
It can't be
Sick
Fred.
name, that. I'm going to use that.
Fred Fredrickson.
Is this your weed? No.
That's Alfonso Demures.
But yeah, so what did he say?
So he said that he went from being in college where you couldn't even afford your own jersey in the gift shop because none of the athletes get paid.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he hit the NBA, he said they got taken through like the Nike factory and just got given a trolley like after hours and just said like load up, and so he's buying
What
like
the fuck?
or not buying, he's just literally
Yeah,
grabbing like 15 pairs of shoes, like mailing them back
Yeah,
to family and
That's sick, that is.
yeah.
That would be, imagine that you just fucking walk in, warehouses everywhere, you got most of it's fucking shoes and just like whatever you want. You're like, where would you start?
First of all,
Where
I'd
would
be
you
like,
start? Would you go straight for shoes? Would you go for hoodies? Would you
I'll
go
get-
basketball shoes? Would you go trainers?
I'll get
I'd
my
go
phone
basketball
out.
shoes straight away.
I get my phone out and be like, hey Siri, call an Uber to the Adidas factory, thank you.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, you're too good for free Nike.
No, I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
literally wearing free Nike right now.
There you go. And the Y is silent.
Yeah.
But I would go basketball shoes for sure straight away, then trainers, and then jerseys, and then the rest I reckon, I guess. Or maybe I'd go jerseys straight away, but maybe actually.
How do they say it in Mexican? Poquelos los dos.
Why not get a taco truck and park outside LeBron's? Is that what that means?
Why not have both?
There it is,
You're in
yeah.
there, you can just
Why
take
not have
everything.
Yeah.
Well, baby, I had both today. Thanks for coming on the pod, fellas. I appreciate
Oh, was
it.
that was, yeah.
We got
Yeah.
what do you mean? I'm just saying, man.
Oh, okay.
That was it. Was there more? More to that?
No.
Man, I feel good about that.
Yeah, you reckon just keep going the way I go, and eventually my love for LeBron the fate will bring it together.
I feel like you're going where you're going, Carl Legacy. It's already pretty cool, and I think it's only getting cooler.
That's it.
I think he looked at me the whole
I know.
time. He looked at me the
Did
whole
you do it
time.
like you're trying to give a straight face? What the fuck was that?
He looked at me like all of a sudden he's like,
Hello?
this is the signal, now!
Yeah.
Pop! We grabbed the camera.
I thought he was going to be like that. He's not really.
Like,
Fucking give it
like, and ladies and gentlemen,
LeBron
LeBron James! Pull up the curtain.
Don't touch Nick Kyrgios. I'm going to put Nick Kyrgios, a photo of him on the green screen behind. I feel like
okay.
an angry photo of my son.
That's me picking his nose.
Nice.
Or fingering his butthole, depending on where you put the image.
Let me grab that tennis ball off you.
Oh, yeah.
Curious?
Yeah.
Oh, wrong ball. Anyway, we had Rory Lowe, comedian,
Basketball.
viral, Pepe Le Pig, sensation, a retired ABA basketball player, now comedian, Ben Darsow. I'm Carl Legacy. I'll see you later.
Ciao, James.